Hey guys, Sean McGinnon here. Figured I would do a quick video of my currency collection. More specifically guided right now toward my banknotes. Um, I've been collecting coins and currency for probably about 5 years, 6 years on and off now. Mainly focusing on coins with buying a couple of paper currency, a couple of different notes over the past few years. And then I got into bank strap hunting probably about 3 weeks ago at this point here. So I'm just going to show you some of the banknotes and stuff that I have. And we'll start off with my star notes. So I've gotten about 12 star notes over the past 3 weeks just by doing some bank strap hunting. I do ones and twos. So we'll start over here. I'm just trying to get it to focus a little bit more. There we go. Nothing too crazy, nothing too old. They're all pretty much a 3.2 million run rate, except for the $2 bill there that you see, the F00225923 star. That is a part of a 640,000 run rate, so that's the rare one that I have there. Everything else is pretty common. I'm holding on to all of them now just because I think they're cool. And in case for those of you who don't know what a star note is, if you guys are just getting into the collecting, a star note is a note that was replaced before, or it replaced a note that was found as an error before it was released into circulation. So if a note had an error, what they would do is they would remove it from circulation, but they can't reprint the same exact serial number. So they would take the letter off the end and put a star at the end. So any of the star notes that you see in circulation or at all initially was a different serial number with a letter at the end, but it had some sort of error or some sort of issue with it before circulation. So they removed it out of circulation and put the star at the end so they still could keep the serial number. I am going to pause it for right now, and then we'll move over to some of my other notes. The next part of the collection that I'm trying to collect and to do is the 4 of a kind. So I'm trying to get 0 through 9 if possible. So there you can see 76111144. So those are my ones, twos, my 4 threes, another set of 4 threes, 4 fours, 4 fives, 4 sixes, 4 sevens, another 4 sevens. And then I'm trying to do the same thing for twos if possible as well. Twos are a little bit harder to do, but I got the 4 ones, 4 sixes, 4 nines. So those are some of my 4 of a kinds. And I'll get together some more notes and I'll show you guys those in a second. Alright, this next part here is my trinaries. So you can see that is a 2, 6, and 9 trinary. That is a 5, 7, 9 trinary. A 2, 3, 4 trinary. My $2 trinaries. I had a 2, 7, and an 8 trinary. A 0, 2, and a 3 trinary. And then a 0, 2, 9 trinary. So those are just the trinaries that I found. I haven't kept every single one of them. I've kept a good amount of them. But I know these are relatively common considering, but I try to keep some that are in a little bit of a better condition. And then I did come across this one here, which is really cool. I know it's not considered a real binary. Somebody said it's only ones and twos for the actual numbers are allowed to make up a real binary. If you guys have the exact information as to what makes a real binary or a true binary, please let me know. But I thought this one was really cool with the 4004440. Trying to get it to focus a little bit. (2006) series. Just thought it was a really cool note. Really excited to find that one and to have that one. And again, I've only been collecting for about 3 weeks, so a lot of this stuff is super exciting to me to find. And I'm going to keep chugging along, keep seeing what I can find. Let me get together a few more notes and I'll show you what I got. Alright guys, these are a few notes that I found. As you can see, they're pretty beat up. They're not in the best condition. They're definitely circulated. But these are the 5 of a kind notes that I have found, which a lot of these will still fall into a trinary as well. So you can see that it's a series 2009. It's 5, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 3, 8. So 6 eights total, 5 in a row. A lot of people say 8s are lucky numbers, so definitely a cool note there. This one here is definitely beat, definitely worn, another trinary. And also the 5 of a kind, so it's 20555552, 2009 series. This here is another trinary. Typically your 5 of a kinds, any of the ones obviously I found have been trinaries just because so many numbers are made up of one. A 2006 series, 22222024. It would have been awesome if that 0 was a 2. But a couple of the 5 of a kinds that I have found so far. I also have this note here, which I just thought was really cool. If you guys have heard of the radar notes, this isn't a full radar, but it's a couple of small radars, so I've held on to it. It's 1353152. For those of you who don't know what a radar note is, a radar note is a serial number that reads the same way forward as it does backward. So you can see the 13531 reads the same way, and then the 252 also reads the same way when you read it backwards. It would have been awesome if it was AA for the letters on the serial number, but still a pretty cool find in my opinion. And then this one over here is actually would be a small error note. Nothing worth really a whole lot, but I just thought it was cool. But you can see the 2 right there, how it's dropped quite a bit below the 1. There we go. Dropped quite a bit below the 1. And then the B rises back up. It's a 2009 series, 807-28512. Nothing crazy with the serial number. Just kind of cool to see that drop 2 like that. Hey guys, now I'm just going to show you some of the older currency that I have found in bank strap hunting. This one here is not too crazy. It's a 1988A series. For a $1 bill, that's actually considered pretty old. From what I've heard, average life expectancy of a bill in circulation is only about 18 months. So anytime you find a $1 bill, which is so commonly used, that is almost 30 years old, is pretty substantial. So that's the oldest $1 bill so far that I have found, with kind of in that line, in that series. I've also found this $2 bill here in circulation. This was a bill that was, I just told the bank teller that I collect older currency and stuff, and they said that they had a couple of these laying around. So that's a 1953A. They also had this one here, which is a 1963 Red Seal $2 bill. So not really worth a whole lot necessarily, but it's still really cool to be able to find just kind of out and about in circulation. This next one here I found quite a while ago, actually. It was when I was more or less into the coin hunting. But I found this one at my work, and I replaced it with a regular $20 bill that I had. It's a 1981A series $20 bill. Definitely can see some folds and some creases and stuff in there, but I thought it was really cool to find. This here is a 1969A $5 bill that I actually found at the same location, my place of employment at the time. Swapped it for a 5, thought it was really cool, thought it was something I wanted to hold on to. And then so far, this is probably my my best find I have found in bank strap hunting so far. Again, I've only been doing this for about 3 weeks, but I came across this here yesterday. Obviously not in the best condition at all, but it's a, let's see if we can get it to focus, 1935G silver certificate. So this bill right now is about 81 years old, sorry. Really cool to just be able to find in circulation. And this is actually the first year that they started putting "In God We Trust" on the top above the one. So really kind of a cool note there, especially to find just in circulation. Now these couple of notes here that I'm going to show you are actually notes that I have purchased. This is a 1935 F. I purchased this probably about 4 or 5 years ago when I was into the coin hunting and just thought it was a cool note to have. So I picked up that one there. And then I also picked up this baby here. It's a 1929 series $5 bill. Really a huge fan of this one here just because you can see there it's marked as the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston, Mass. And it's written out that way instead of being in a seal. And the Boston, Mass, I went that route just because it was, I live in New England and it kind of touches home a little bit. But, so that's everything really right now for the most part that I have for my currency collection. I do actually, I got this as a gift, which was actually really cool, so I'll show you this. This is a series of 4 banknotes, uncut, uncirculated condition, clearly. 1981 A series, and I'll go over the serial numbers real quick. Check that out right here. 999999350B. So really cool banknote, 5 of a kind, and a set of 4. That's everything that I have right now, guys. I'll definitely be doing some updates for you guys once I find some more stuff and I do some more hunting. Appreciate you guys watching. Thanks.